Today I want to talk about the new Dial Hard Challenge by Call Blitz. Before I get into the challenge itself, I want to give you a little bit of the origin story. So back in 2020, if you take a look at this picture of me over here, I was not the person I wanted to be. I had let myself go, fat little dad bod, looking soft. While I was working hard in business, I had let myself go. I had my two kids at home. I was settling into my marriage, and frankly, I was drinking too much, wasn't focused on fitness, and just really let myself go, which was just terrible, right? It was in a bad mental state, and I really wanted to establish disciplines. Back then, I found 75 Hard, which is a program by Andy Frisella, and it really transformed me on the mental side of things and was able to establish a much better discipline, was able to get a lot more accomplished, and frankly was the reason why I was successful building and ultimately selling phone-ready leads, which is now Tight Now, during that process, while there was some fitness stuff involved in it, I did see some success at a period of time, but I kind of was springboarding back and forth, and my body wasn't where I wanted it to be. Last year, I joined a fitness program called Superhuman, and I went from dad bod to the body that I have today. And that program really opened up my eyes to what does it take to not just take the mental performance of commitment to things, but also take the science behind it to get a result. And so through Superhuman, I learned about macros, and that was the big differentiator in not just having discipline and going and showing up and doing workouts, but also understanding the science behind what does it take to be successful. In that program, I learned that it was about your macros, not really what you're doing on the fitness side to go from dad bod to in shape. Now, because of that, I thought there would be an opportunity to bring something similar to the sales market. Light bulb went off in my head, said, hey, macros of fitness, that's math of sales. I teach this all the time. What if I could create a program where I teach people their math of sales? They now know what their daily macros are, how many dials, conversations, and meetings they need to schedule every day. But more importantly, like calories in fitness, it's the completions that matter. Anyway, we launched the program, taught people about the math of sales, but let's be honest, most of you, if you're in the community already, aren't doing it on an ongoing basis. And furthermore, a lot of you just don't have that daily discipline. So Dial Hard is all about actually challenging you as a seller to do the things you need to do every single day to be successful. We're going to start this program by helping you understand your macro of sales or your math of sales for transforming yourself. And we're going to get you to commit to that over a period of time. So we're combining the 75 Hard concepts with the superhuman learnings, the science of fitness, to help challenge you to be successful. And the best part about this is I actually want you to be successful. The problem is I think that most of you are going to fail. Most of you can't show up every single day and do some simple tasks. And all we're asking you to do is say what you're going to do every single day, go do the work, and then reflect on that and post that publicly. Hold yourself accountable. And if you can complete this challenge, I know that you're going to transform yourself into an elite sales professional. Giving yourself 90 days of consistent performance on the things that matter most, doing your daily calls and having your daily completions, by also showing up and participating, learning from others, being in a group of other people that are really committed to success is going to transform not only you, but the community of sellers. And if we can grow this thing, I think we can really transform the perception of sales in 2026. So I want to walk you through the program. I'm going to challenge you to get this done, but I still think that probably only 10% of you are going to get it done, which is kind of sad. But let's jump right into what this is all about. The program itself is $408, right? You're going to sign up for Call Blitz. It's our annual license. It's low cost. It's a very low commitment. But getting started in the program, if you complete this challenge, we're going to refund you your money. In addition to that, you will be available for a $5,000 raffle. So the first 10 to complete this program will be put into a raffle. We're going to spin a wheel. You got a 1 in 10 chance of winning $5,000. And this is going to be an ongoing challenge. So if you're joining late, don't worry about it. We're going to continue to run those raffles every time we get to a conclusion. And if we don't get 10 within the first calendar year, by the end of the year, how many of you have completed the challenge will be available for that final drawing. So let's get in and look at the program. And then I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started once you join Call Blitz. So sharing my screen here. The first things first is the Dial Hard Challenge. Like I said, you need to know your math of sales first. So you're going to run through the math of sales calculator. We will go through that in coaching. I do this once a week. If you have any questions on that, I'll let you know, and I'll show you that in just a second. Once you know your math of sales, that's your daily goals of what you need to do to be successful. From there, you actually have to be posting this on a daily basis. Based on my math of sales, I'm going to do this many dials, have this many completions. You're going to join a call blitz every day. Do at least 10 dials towards your goal. You don't have to be in call blitz all day to do your goal, but you need to be in call blitz for at least one session to count. At the end of the day, you're going to have to say what you did and post that publicly. If you do that for 90 days straight, you win the challenge. This is going to help you build that muscle of discipline. Do something you say you're going to do every single day, actually do it. And if you can accomplish that, we're going to refund your membership fee. We're going to enter you into that raffle. And by the way, if you're referring people through this program throughout the challenge and they sign up, we're also going to offer a 10% affiliate commission. So let's show you exactly how you get into the program. Again, math of sales, depending on who you are as a seller, we're going to be able to walk you through based on your conversion ratios on connects, completions, activations, and meetings, and your target, whether it's scheduling meetings, getting meetings to hold, sending in qualified opportunities, or closing deals. We have a model for you. It's going to spit out what your daily dial target is and your completion target. Once you know what that is, you're going to be able to go into Call Blitz and start the challenge. You're going to connect your LinkedIn. You're going to put your goals in here and post it. That's going to look something like this. You're then going to join one of our mini community blitzes. So as a part of the community, you have access to Call Blitz. You can join these when people are live at any given time. You can find your best friends, follow them. You can create your own little private networks. This is a private social network for cold callers. In addition to Call Blitz itself to complete the challenge, we also have a school community. Inside the school community, it's a private social network. You can come in, ask questions, post calls for feedback. We have a weekly challenge inside the community. So post the call, it gets voted on. The best completion of the week wins $40 every single week. So you can not only get your membership refunded, but you can actually make it back and make money in this program. I coach in here once a week, every Wednesday. There's a calendar of other coaches you can join, and you're going to want a part of those sessions. In addition to that, we have resources from previous coaching sessions, as well as a ton of my resources from all the content that I've put together over the years, access to my book, and ongoing bonuses inside the community. There's over 100 hours of previous coaches from the coaching sessions from the last year, including hundreds of hours of live cold call recordings. So if you want to get in and learn, you have access to that as a part of the community. At the end of the day, you're going to have to go in here inside a Call Blitz and finish your challenge, and you're going to post again. When you post again, it's going to tell you what you did. You do this for 90 days straight, you're going to win the challenge. So we're giving you everything you need to be successful. If you want to be a top 5% seller, it's pretty straightforward. You need to know your math of sales so that you know exactly what you need to do every single day to hit your targets on an ongoing basis. You then need to do the fucking work, right? I'm really challenging and a little bit frustrated with the fact that most people are saying they want to be better, but they won't do the work. This is giving you no excuse to do it. Make a small investment to commit to yourself, hold yourself accountable, get it done, make your money back, make money along the way, have fun, learn, and transform yourself into a top 5% seller. If you are interested in joining the community, feel free to get started today. We're looking forward to seeing you in the challenge.